Hi lovelies, welcome, and if you're not new here, welcome back to Glow Wings. Hi my beautiful people, hi my beautiful fays. It's always so nice to see you guys back. I just consider you guys my friends, and I love community, so I just love building with people. And yeah, 2025 has been such a whirlwind, and I know if you're watching this, it has been for you too. I don't know what you've gone through personally, but I'm so proud of you for still being here. I want you to know that the world needs you, Earth loves you, and you know, you're just a precious soul. And so 2026 is almost here, and phew, it's been insane, guys. It's been such a year, 2025. But I feel like for a lot of us, it's been a year of transformation, a year of learning about ourselves, a year of cultivating good things like mentally. And I'm proud of you. If this has been you and you've been learning about yourself, you've been aligning yourself to your true self, I'm very proud of you, and I want you to know that 2026 is going to be a better year for you. It's going to be a better season in your life. It's going to be a better chapter for you. And yeah, today I'm sharing your Soft Girl Reset, which is just a way of reclaiming your own energy and coming back to yourself, aligning yourself with things that really, you know, is really what you want for yourself, and just a way for you to feel confident, to feel sexy, to feel magnetic, radiant, and just feel yourself in the year 2026. As we enter 2026, the first thing I want you to do is release whatever drains you. Whatever drained you in the year 2025, we need to come and say goodbye to it. And it can be things like over pleasing people. It can be things like not knowing when to say no. It can be things like, you know, taking yourself for granted, not really nurturing yourself, not really feeding your soul, not really aligning yourself with what you want to be or what you want in your future. And so I want you to think about the things that happened in this past year. As we wrap up the year, I want you to, you know, think about those things and really know what you want to change moving forward. And yes, I'm talking about your people-pleasing habits too. Maybe it's things like ignoring your own self-care. Maybe you skipped rest. Maybe you just ate things that weren't nourishing to your body. Or maybe the drain came from self-criticism. Maybe instead of telling yourself, I'm proud of you for how far you've come, you keep telling yourself, oh, I should have done this better. And you're basically highlighting the negative instead of focusing on the positive. You've come so far, and 2025 was it was a year of craziness. And if you've come this far and you're still trying to get better, you're still trying to improve yourself, like, yes, okay. And 2026 is gonna be your year. I want you to know that these aren't just bad habits, they're basically energy leaks. And if you want to step into 2026, the woman you want to become, you have to leave all that you didn't want to become in 2025. And as you're stepping into 2026, you have to focus on these goals. No more self-criticism, okay? You didn't know better, and that's okay. You don't need to start attacking yourself. Oh, you're so stupid. We're not associating those words to ourselves in 2026, okay? You're not stupid, because the tongue, okay, is very powerful. And basically, you can cast spells on yourself. If you say to yourself, oh, I'm so stupid, oh, I'm so dumb, and someone else picks that and someone else hears you say that, guess what they're going to start associating you with? Stupid and dumb. Yes, they will. So I want you to understand that in 2026, you can't criticize yourself. You have to drop the people-pleasing habits. You have to take care of yourself. You have to nurture yourself, and understand that even if you don't always nurture yourself, just a little bit, 5 minutes a day can set you so far ahead. Here's a quick exercise I want you to do right now, okay? Grab a pen, or even on your phone right now, go on your notes app, or go into your journal, or go into, you know, a paper, and write 3 things you want to leave behind in 2025. Okay? 3 things that you know really drained your energy. It really made you feel like, you know, it made you feel like you're not worthy. I want you to write it down on a paper If it's, oh, I want to start saying no a lot more, write it down. And nothing is too silly. Write it down. Whether it's a relationship that didn't serve you, just write it down on the paper, girl. Just write it all down. Have you written down? Perfect. You're a good girl. Now that we've released what no longer serves us, it's time to fill in that space with something that does serve us. So I want you to write things that you want better for yourself in 2025. Write things that you know you're going to do in 2026. Sorry guys. Write things that you know you're going to do in 2026 that's going to make you feel more anchored, more like yourself, more spiritually aligned. You have to cultivate that kind of presence that makes you magnetic without trying, okay? And if you're finding it difficult to write things that you know you want to do in 2026, I'm here to help you. Let's talk about some things that you can do in 2026 that's going to make you feel more aligned, more like yourself, girl. So a couple of ways is, number one is a morning grounding routine, okay? And that can be yoga, it can be you going on a walk every day, it can be stretching, it can be dancing, just things that make you feel alive and feel, you know, aligned with yourself, with your energy. So little things like that can actually go a long way. And I know a lot of people are like, here we go again with the walking and the yoga and the da-da-da. But it is because it does work. When you do yoga and you know, meditate for a bit, you're actually grounding yourself and you're bringing yourself back to yourself. When you go on walks every day, you're stretching your body, you're making your body feel alive. It makes you feel so nice. I've never had someone go on a walk and be like, that was depressing. It's therapeutic actually when you go on a walk with nature and you know, maybe you have your headphones on and you're listening to music, you're listening to a podcast. Just little things like that make you feel more alive and more, you know, aligned with yourself. The second one is journaling, or what I like to call reflection, which is basically just you like reflecting with yourself and asking yourself, what did I do today, or what do I need today, or what did I do differently yesterday than the day before, or what made me feel alive today. I feel like a lot of people like to overcomplicate journaling. If you don't want to give us your whole life story in your journal, you don't have to do any of that. It can be just little things that help you reflect and help you, you know, ask yourself these questions, align yourself to yourself again. What do I need? What about me needs focus? What about me triggers? Like, what about me makes me out of character? I want you to know that writing these things down actually aligns your intention with your energy. That way you can live from your center instead of reacting to outside chaos. And please, journaling is so important. I can't stress how important journaling is for you. So in 2026, I want you to pick up that book, okay? Pick up that book and write what you need. Write the things that make you feel good about yourself. Write the things that you're grateful for. Journal, okay? The third thing I want you to cultivate in 2026 is a mindful presence and posture. I need you to realize how important your presence and your posture is, because it's the first thing that speaks before your mouth does. So when people see you and they see how you show up in a room and they see your posture, you're not, you know, you're not slouching, or you're not like, you know, scared every time you walk into a room. It shows up to other people, the way you interact with, you know, your surroundings, the way you interact with yourself. It's also a sort of like, you know, confidence, and people love confidence. So I want you to, every time you walk into a room, stand tall. Don't like slouch over, you know, stand like you have like a spine, you know what I mean? And an example I'm gonna give is because Olandria from Love Island, if you guys, you know, watch Love Island, I love Olandria. She's such a girl's girl and she's just such a cutie. But the first thing most people noticed was her posture. Everyone was like, oh my god, she sits up so straight and she just has such a good posture. And I'm not saying that's the reason people love her, but it added to the reason why people love her. It's like you can't basically break her soul, which in 2026 you have to start cultivating these habits. And it also helps you with back pains. If you're always slouching all the time, you're actually making your back hurt more. Coming from a health major, you are. So sitting up straight, you know, there's nothing to be afraid of. Okay, don't be scared of being judged by people who are basically losers. You know what I mean? If they're judging you, it's because they're already beneath you. So, you know, exist, and you're allowed to take up space, girl. Exist. Like, be, you know, be that girl. Exist in your own feminine aura, okay? Or masculine aura. Like, I don't care, whatever aura you got. Just exist. In 2026, another thing I want you beautiful ladies to do is take yourself out a lot, okay? Take yourself out. The truth is, we only have one life, and you only have this one opportunity to be with yourself and to really experience your body, okay? So in 2026, you don't need no man to take you out on no date. Go outside, go touch grass, go get dinner on your own, go to a movie, go to that concert, or maybe you don't want to go on your own. Go with your friends. If you don't have any friends, please don't be limited by friends. Experience life, okay? 2025, we were indoors all the time. We were just, you know, we were hibernating. 2026, come outside. Girl, let Earth feed you sunlight. Come outside, okay? Enough of that. Have real life interactions. Don't be scared to say hello. And I'll give you an example. Where I work, this one girl came up to me and she's like, hi. And she just said hi, and she just wanted to just say hi. She just like waved at me like, hi. She's like, and I was so confused because I was like hoping she would go on and say, oh, I need a shirt, da, da, da. But she was like, she said, hi, my name is, she introduced herself, and then she was like, you know, basically, and I'm like, why did I find that so weird? But it's because we've been socially programmed to feel like we can't make that sort of community. She just wanted to say hi, and she probably just wanted friends. But like, you know, and I complimented her when she said hi to me. I was like, oh, hi, you know, your jacket is so pretty, like, you're so pretty. And it's like, then we formed a bond, which basically formed a friendship. But if she never said hi to me, I would have never been able to make that friend. So please don't be scared of saying hi to people, and it doesn't matter what that person looks like. Don't let race be a reason you don't go up to people. And networking takes you far in real life, okay? So please, 2026 is not a time to hibernate. Come outside, let the sun say hello to you. Okay, you need the vitamin D anyways. You know you do. And so for my final point is 2026, I also want you to stop the doom scrolling. And it's going to be really tough. It's going to be really hard. But even if you're not going to stop doom scrolling, do things that basically make you a creator instead of the consumer, okay? Do things that make you feel alive, and maybe that can be taking up dance classes, doing things that, you know, make you feel good about yourself. Go start doing arts and crafts again. Like, I started doing resin again. Like, I started making like bowls out of resin. The things in the back are basically my artwork. And when I'm not doom scrolling, which typically I try not to do a lot, I am making art and I am creating stuff, and it makes me feel very alive. It makes me feel very, you know, in tune with myself, okay? So please understand that it's not about perfection. I'm not saying once January 1st, 2026 strikes, you're gonna be a whole different person. But it is about cultivating these habits, you know, slowly, so then you can get there, you know, slowly. 5 minutes a day can turn into a big deal tomorrow. Like they say, Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was built in, you know, days, you know, like progressively, consistently. So please, in 2026, do things that nurture your energy, make you feel great about yourself. 2025 already tried, girl. 2025 tried you. So 2026, restore yourself, restore, you know, come back to yourself and be more in tune with yourself, okay? I want you to know that as women, you are such divine creations, and you don't even know how much power, you don't even know how much magic you have in yourself. So please do things that make you feel alive again. Do things that make you come back to yourself. And yeah, so please go in the comments and tell me what you're gonna do or start doing in 2026 that's gonna align you with yourself again. And it was lovely having another fairy session with you guys. Don't forget to stay whimsy. Don't forget to let the glow guide you. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye, honey.